Hello, I'm Sorospa, and today I'll be your humble guide through Chameleon Twist. So today I decided to ditch the headset microphone and go back to using the Meteor, and we'll see how that works out. It seems to pick up on my button presses a little bit more clearly, but you won't be like hearing my breath or like puffs of air on the mic anymore, hopefully. So I guess it depends on how annoying you find to hear me pressing buttons. I don't know. I'm still experimenting, but I got kind of tired of dealing with headset mics. I think this might be a better solution. So let's get right into it. It's beautiful weather, and that's a lizard, probably a chameleon. Okay. So I guess this is Alice in Wonderland with a chameleon. I guess the chameleon is sentient. Yeah, there's not a lot of explanation for what's going on. Oh well. I guess just kind of go along with it then. This is kind of weird. So this is Chameleon Twist. Normally this would be the part where I tell you a little bit about what I know about this game, which I would love to do if I knew anything about this game. I don't know if we should be learning about that in a kid's game. Anyway, but yeah, I'm sure I played this game at some point, but I really don't know much about it. I only played it enough to kind of get a feel for the basic controls. So you can see I've kind of got this tongue ability, which can grab onto items. I've definitely been looking forward to this one because it looks pretty good. Like this tongue mechanic is actually pretty neat. I like it, and the controls are good. Believe me, after Bubsy 3D, messing with this game's controls were a godsend. Honestly, like between arrows, like weird abilities, and Rocket, which is pretty good, but still kind of has these kind of slidey controls. This game feels a lot better than anything I've been playing recently. So definitely like good controls. You know, the camera is fixed, I believe. Not exactly fixed, so I can zoom out and like look around a little bit. But the camera angle is fixed, and I think that works fine. So yeah, so already you're seeing I can do some pretty neat things with my super tongue, I guess. So it's pretty handy. So I figure that, you know, probably a lot of the game is going to hinge upon using this mechanic in interesting ways. And it feels really natural, actually, for such a weird ability. Like you just kind of like have complete control over your tongue while you're using it, and just kind of has a limited length. There's no way I can talk about this without it sounding kind of dirty. I know that. I acknowledge that fact and accept it. But yeah, I definitely like the feel of this game, so I've really been hoping to get a good shot at it. So it seems pretty straightforward so far. I don't know why I'm collecting crowns though, but I mean, hell, if it's shiny enough, I'll collect anything. I mean, I was collecting atoms in Bubsy 3D and I had no frickin' idea why. I should probably just let go of Bubsy 3D because, you know, we shouldn't focus on the negative, the very most negative. Oop. Well, that was ungraceful, but I got the crown. So I guess that's my life meter. Okay. Is it safe to go in the water? I'm guessing... oh. Guessing it doesn't matter, because I already did. But yeah, it's... the whole, like, attacking enemies thing almost has kind of like a Kirby vibe to it. As far as, like, actually, you know, sucking up enemies. Not so much stealing their powers, although that would be kind of cool. I guess that would be a little too close to Kirby. But it does have a lot of flexibility. You have a lot more reach with that ability than you do with, like, Kirby's inhaling. I'm really trying to talk about this without it being too dirty. Talking about people getting sucked up and tongued on. I'm probably failing at not being dirty, actually. How do I get up there? I guess I'm just gonna have to pass on that one for now. But yeah, between this and the Wiener car and Rocket, it kind of seems like I'm being set up for this, aren't I? Can I push this? Let's see. What's the B button do? Not much. Woo! That's camera control. I like the zoomed out view. Kind of gives me a lot to whoop. Oh shit! That was not a time to be fucking with the camera. All right, I'm onto your game. Oop. Okay, so getting a feel for this. Definitely, like I said, I really like. It's funny, like you can kind of forget like how special it is, how important it is for games to have really good feeling controls. Because like I don't know about you, but I usually tend to focus my attention on playing games I like, so I don't really have to think about it so much. But you know, when you're just kind of diving into random games, you realize like when you don't have it, like, man, I'm not doing anything with this crown here. But yeah, when you don't have like that good control feeling, you can really feel the difference. So just coming back to this, there we go. Okay, that was dumb. That was entirely my fault. I still don't know why I'm collecting these, so maybe that's a sign I should just let this one go too. But I got it. I don't know why I had the urge to jump there. It's like I want to like not slide off the platform. I don't know. Okay. So this looks like we're gonna have to actually think about it a little bit more. Let me give that a try. Like, nice. Okay, that's pretty clever. I like that. Was I supposed to like? No, it's just decoration. Okay. Before I fall off again, let's go. That's pretty clever. I like that. Actually, like making you put a little bit of thought into how you're using the ability. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You're a cool game so far, Chameleon Twist. I like you. Okay, there's way too many spiders. Can I, like, destroy this thing? This is creeping me out. They kind of remind me of the spider enemies from Super Mario 64. Oh, okay, so I can, like, knock those things out. There's just, like, so many spiders, like, crowding around it. There we go. Yeah. Destroying monster generators always feels good, doesn't it? It's like you've gotten something done. I feel like I ought to interact with these in some way, like they're kind of cracked. They look like they should be destructible somehow. Maybe I should have like actually shot an enemy at them. Did I actually like accidentally hit one at some point? I can't remember if an enemy has hit one of them. Ooh, this feels a little bit precarious. But I'm on to your game again. So I guess the big heart probably heals more. Well, at least it's fairly forgiving. Although I'm guessing it might start to be less so later on. So here we go. Oop. So it's... There we go. So I guess if you touch in like a ball, or also if you touch a crown, like it doesn't seem to like that. If you touch a... Whoops. If you touch a crown with your tongue. Should have actually saved those hearts, I guess. Did I just keep them in my mouth indefinitely? See, I'm really not trying to do that. I'm honestly not. It just kind of happens by itself. Whoa. Okay. This is good. We can handle this. Crap. Wow. Okay, those were a lot more fragile than I thought they would be. 16 crowns, whatever that means. Let's see, here we go. Gotta keep an eye on my timer. I need to eventually find an object to use as a stopwatch that doesn't automatically turn its screen off after a few minutes. I don't know. Maybe I should get a literal stopwatch. Whoa. Is this another puzzle? I think there's no way it'll reach that far though. I think, can I like fling myself across? Is that the idea here? Whoa. Okay, I guess I was overthinking the one from before. Well, if I can do that, then I can probably swing across and get that crown. Whoop. Okay, so I need to do that before it starts pulling in. Okay. So, that makes sense. Woo, jeez. That is quite an arc. Let's try again. I know, I probably don't have to focus on completionism for like a one-off episode, but it's just so automatic for me. Like, I want to collect things, and I mean, might be important later for something. I don't know what. It feels like we're gonna like hit a hub world at some point. Like this is like the introduction. And then it's gonna be like, okay, now we're in the main area, and then you kind of figure out like the overall structure of the game. Like there are games that do that, like I don't know, like Mega Man X did that. Whoa, that's bad. Okay, it just kind of feels, I don't know, because it's like it throws you in like really abruptly. So, but I don't actually know. I remember what do I remember about this game? I actually can't. The weird thing is it feels really different for me. Like I don't remember this environment at all, and I wonder if I played the sequel and I just didn't know it, because I think there is a sequel to this game. Would I remember if I had played the sequel and not this one? No idea. Well, that looks like a... Yep. Boss time. Oh, see, you can tell he's the big boss because he's got sunglasses. And much like in Kirby, you're always provided with smaller objects to harm the boss with. Whoa, am I supposed to like push him off the cliff? Man, that's cold. Well, Was that what was supposed to happen? I guess so. That was really weird. I don't know if that slowdown was supposed to happen. That might be an emulator thing. Because that felt really weird. Okay, so I guess they're just stages. 20 out of 25. So am I gonna be told, like, what those are for? It's really kind of touchy about getting up here. Like, if I press straight up, it doesn't want to go. I'm sure this is fascinating. Is that like a cookie monster over on the right there? Well, not like Cookie Monster, like a cookie monster. Like an Oreo with eyeballs. That's weird. Anyway, I guess we'll go to Antland. That's actually kind of funny. I mean, I suppose I wasn't expecting, I don't know, swarms of mosquitoes in Antland. Antland. Are you narrating? I'm like right here. What a weirdo. Okay, well, onward to Antland. Whoa. Okay. Weird. Oh, your head like swells up the more you have. That's kind of amusing. Wow. So if I just keep like this, what happens? Whoa! Ah. Shit. Hey, these aren't ants. Oh crap. I'm getting out of here. This place is kind of scary. There we go. This kind of has a Zelda-esque feel to it with the opening doors. I still don't know what the crowns are for. Whoa. Okay. Well, dang. That was like almost half of the ones in this level. What was that about? That was just kind of a blatant freebie right there. That's pretty hilarious. Does it like die? Can I like go back around the way I came, or does it only swing in one direction? Like, whoop. Oh, come on, depth perception. No, I can go either direction. Something to keep in mind, I guess. See, I'm tonguing like a pro. Dang it. Okay, so these tall guys can only be tripped. Ouch. And then they can be killed. So you're actually gonna get a hint at like the start of the level how to beat those guys, so that's kind of neat. More crowns, whatever that does. Yeah, so far I think I'm definitely really positive about this game. It's cute and fun and really easy to play. Good controls. Pretty intuitive mechanics, except for the spinning thing, which, to be fair, like that's just kind of like good design. What they did in that one room. Where you want to have something where it's like you need this ability to get past, and you can tell like you can't just do it without like by the way I was doing it before. So that kind of forces you to learn that ability, which doesn't really require you to just tell the player straight up like this is how you do it. Although I think I may have skipped a tutorial based on what the rabbit was saying. Ooh, that kind of makes you dizzy. So yeah, so good teaching, nice, pretty simple mechanics. I mean, it feels like it's a little bit complicated, but like it probably, like, it's one of those things that would be harder to describe than just to do. Like it's really easy to just kind of, like, you start using it and you immediately understand like how it works, which is definitely like the mark of a really good mechanic. I really like that. And definitely getting lots of fun out of just wasting ants by the dozens. It's also like a mechanic, this is another pretty good thing, is a mechanic that kind of makes you feel powerful early on. Like just the fact that like it kind of throws enemies at you at the start, and you can just like completely destroy like this like legion of enemies really easily. But then it starts showing how it's like there are situations where it's not just simple to kill all the enemies, and I'm just gonna run away. Christ. Good lord, those things are relentless. So yeah, I feel like I'm rambling a little bit. I suppose if you didn't like to hear me ramble, you wouldn't be watching my Let's Plays, so... There you go. Whoa, they just kind of sink into the ground there. Alright. But depth perception is a little bit of an issue, I will say. But the fact that like you don't commit to anything, whoa, wrong way. The fact that you don't commit to anything until you actually like hit a target, as far as like jumping and stuff. Oops. It's definitely like it makes it kind of makes it okay that like it's easy to make a mistake with the tongue. It's, I guess, a very you know, measure twice, cut once kind of mechanic. What's over here? Oh, another crown. If you know what I mean. So yeah, it really seems like it's a solid design. So I'm giving it my seal of approval, which is of course, you know, highly coveted and valued in the gaming world. Come on, guys, I need an opening here. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. Ooh. Alright. That was a little frantic. Wow. That was a lot of ants I killed. Ugh. Oh, and also, not just outright killing you for falling in a pit. Definitely appreciate that feature. How long can you... Okay, so you can actually just go 360, but then it stops you there. See, we got 7 minutes left. So this would be definitely like another good candidate for revisiting at a later date. So I guess that's 2. But believe me, like, I'm probably not gonna start another like long-term series for a while, because one, I'm getting a ton of games on my list to play. Like the list just keeps getting longer. It's like I'm adding them to the list faster than I can play them, and I'm actually like putting out episodes at a really high rate compared to my usual. And just the fact that like it seems like doing this as like a series of one-offs makes it a lot easier for me to do a lot of episodes. I don't know why. It's just one of those weird things. Anything that's like encourages me to do more Let's Playing, you know. I do kind of want to, I feel bad about like all the series that I have unfinished right now. I mean, I do still want to finish stuff like Momodora and all that. Yeah, these things are kind of a pain. Jeez. Get close to the thing so I can do the thing and kill you. Okay, let's take some of these guys out first, so that they're out of the way at least. Man, Everything's just getting in my way. There we go. Take that. Alrighty. These guys are not terribly threatening, are they? Although they do move quite a bit. Like dancing bugs. There we go. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I should like let go of just trying to finish everything and just kind of like focus on like what I'm able to work on, I guess. I don't know. Just not stressing too much, because you know, I don't think anyone is gonna be too broken up if I drop some of my old stuff. I don't know why Undertale has been such a thing. I guess just because I actually do need to do some rudimentary editing, which I really don't know how to do. And also the fact that like no one's been watching it, so. I guess if it doesn't fly, then it doesn't. I don't know where I'm going with that. Feels like there's some tech I still don't know that will enable me to like get up there. Can I like swing up? I don't know. Let's see, that is the aiming thing. Whoa! Okay, so that's the R button, or Z button. Feels like this is supposed to like launch me, like boing. Whoa, okay. Okay. That's interesting. This is a really tricky maneuver if I've got it right what they want me to do. Almost. Jeez. Okay, I should probably let this one go for now. But now I know how to get that other one that I wasn't sure about earlier. I just gotta use my... Can I, like, get enemies for this? Okay, I can. It's not very practical, but I can. Man, it's amazing what you learn from just pressing buttons at random. Whew. Slow down. So I guess this is supposed to be kind of like a special fight, but you gotta kind of feel bad for these guys because they really don't stand much of a chance. And then this way. Fascinating. It's really interesting how you're kind of playing with the mechanics in interesting ways, like right off the bat. Yeah, I'm definitely putting this one on my list to, like, at the very least, like, play on my own later. Ooh, see. Let's just edge over here a little bit. There we go. No biggie. Yeesh. Those marching lines are a little bit scary. I'm actually running low on health. Eee, Christ. Let's get out of here. Jesus, they're going through walls. I guess I could have been fancy about it. Oh well. Boss time. I guess this is our last stage for this run, because we're getting it up to the end here. Whoa! How am I supposed to avoid that? No, that's not right. Oh, I can jump while I'm doing that. Yikes. Okay. That's kind of intense. And they did not take very long to actually get into some pretty tricky boss mechanics here. There we go. Now we got it. So now we just gotta like stay away. Ooh. She's way faster than me too. Maybe not way faster, a little faster, which is still pretty bad when she has that much of an attack radius. There we go. Good stuff. Jesus, give it a rest. You just do it. Come on. There we go. Can always rely on bosses to frickin' heck screw themselves over somehow. Okay, this isn't quite working out how I envisioned. Was that it? No. I'm really getting kind of a desperate health situation right here. Wonder how much hit points she has. Lure them all towards the middle. Nice. There we go. Come on. Give me a break. Can't I at least have a health bar or something? I'm running out of time here. I'm over time. I'm over time by like 3 minutes. Otherwise, I'd be like, sure, we can just go 10 rounds or whatever, but I'm trying to keep a schedule here. I'm trying to, you know, fit inside an episode or something. I guess it doesn't matter that much if I go over, but I'm trying to at least discipline myself a little bit. Well, is that good? Ow. Well, I guess it's good that I had a hit point left over. Alright. That was fun. First time. I am the most fastest person to ever play on this computer. 20 out of 25. 20 out of 25. But what are the crowns for? What are they for? Kids Land. You know, this really does look familiar. I think I have played this game. There's some weird lands too. Oh, whatever. Anyway, so yep, that's it for now. It looks like the game that's next up is probably going to be Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt. So stay tuned for that.